with his family destiny to fulfill as being the keeper of immortality's secret and the transcendent wordless Kylin, Naraka's newest crossover hero, Kylin Zhang, has finally entered the battlefield alongside our other characters within this upcoming season. This unrelenting force to be reckoned with has all the tools that has picked up amongst his venture across the world in search of lost memories, while unknowingly bringing chaos and disarray along the way, all meanwhile safeguarding the ultimate of all things. Welcome everyone, it's your entertainer for today's video, where we'll be showcasing the newest released hero to the one and only melee focused battle royale, and glossing over the origin of Kylin, from his whereabouts of his original story of the Grey Robber Chronicles and Time Raiders, to the point where he is introduced. While more so taking a look at his whole kit, like their skill and of course ultimate, then leading into unpacking all the interesting updates and other noteworthy updates that has come with his arrival, such as events, weapons, and of course this new season altogether. As the silent explorer is making himself known, let's rise from the shadows and enter the battlefield as we explore more into Kylin's backstory to understand the reasoning to which he is here and why NetEase has made his introduction so impactful. Strange from many distant lands makes Kylin's journey come as no surprise as to how he has ventured across our other heroes' paths and continued his quest with them since their journeys aligned with purpose. As a parent with a joint kinship from fellow travelers, as he is accustomed to when he had to join up with Wubsauce, his counterpart in the relenting of the online novel series Adamu Biji, or as the story commonly goes by, the Grey Robber Chronicles. Encountering such supernatural disasters or even monsters was not uncommon, depicting the special moment as the two confront and defeat human-like creatures composed of plant cells. Shrouded by mystery though is the rest of his story besides those two instances that make the choice for his addition towards the game really the obvious choice. Typical occurrences for NetEase to have somewhat a notable character from all types of fiction is not uncommon, and which is why they let their imagination run rapid with all of Kylin's movesets and abilities that we will be looking over for our next context of this video. Let's take all of our knowledge of Kylin from his adventures in the Time Raiders and apply them towards a more action dynamic, then applying those skills and movesets onward to a creative set of actions into a video game. When you have conjured them all together, you will get the array of abilities and other tactical offensive moves that can become very useful at certain situational times that can make your engagements, even if being overrun with continuous onslaught, actually quickly overturn towards your advantage. Taking for instance the skill that Kylin possesses of the Raider's Touch, which allows you to either quickly push and block or even choke your enemy by focusing your energy into your fingers and knocking them into the air for even more unrelenting combos. Lastly, with releasing his ultimate of the Black Gold Sword that has been tempered with Kylin's blood, which allows up to 25 seconds while staying at 400 health, with unlimited sword attacks until the time you have already used up all of the 5 remaining attacks. Simply the obvious force to be reckoned with if you ever encounter a player who has mastered all of his character's abilities truly. Yet the unforeseen tactical advantage has been what NetEase introduced this season upon the newest hero release and our last topic of today's video. Welcoming everything from crossover events and exciting new mechanics towards the game has become the new norm with live service multiplayers. And while Naraka is no different, there are just some variables that make this game truly fundamental. For instance, which comes as no surprise, with the introduction of a new season comes the ever-expansive cosmetics amplified with a season of rewards. With this season of rewards dawns the Aeon treasure that can be achieved by certain quests or even achievements throughout your games. Those on PlayStation can actually strut their competitive skills, as new rewards and quests are also able to obtain by competing in the new PlayStation tournaments available for a limited time. Notable amongst the array of quick fixes are also the wide expansive list of hero adjustments, the even weapon adjustments that can either benefit or stray your opinion of what character to improve on, to even your next weapon that you choose to pick up. Even with the harsh demand to supply frequent content towards the game, NetEase and Naraka has not let up on listening to their player base and trying their best to improve any known problems that have been encountered, and that makes this game truly one of a kind. Naraka at times can be one of the games that can be fun and of course easy to pick up, but things can quickly come crashing down once after you hit a certain skill cap, and you realize that maybe you need to actually take the journey on what you can do to achieve the top. While on your quest, you can help take the newest hero, Kylin, and take him out for some combat training, as he is currently available, and possibly discover his skills and abilities are something quite interesting. After all, ever since his release, Naraka has been taking the bull by the reins and directing the game into possibly the best it has ever been, with no sign of stopping. Speaking of stopping, maybe take a minute to like or even subscribe for more content like this video, sure to come your way into the future. This has been your entertainer, encouraging you to stay humble, stay positive, and always remember to him with the wubs.